Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next.
Your San Diego Padres.
Today's starting pitcher, Michael King. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And we're underway from San Diego. Here's your one. Swinging a foul straight back. Inside, almost got him. And a 1-2. That one lifted to left. Gwynn coming on. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So up next, Alan Trammell, coming off a good one, 4 for 4 yesterday. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Here in San Diego and just getting started. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. The throw to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Kirk Gibson.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for Detroit, Mark Vidrich. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league pitching debut here.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Tony Gwynn now at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes...
Run around the move. Ground ball right side. Greenberg takes it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Hitter number 5.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him looking. Out number 3. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Hank Greenberg. Here comes the 0-1. And a strike in there.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera.
Nope.
And the 1-0. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Curtis Granderson.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Ball inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left side. Gwynn under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Manny Machado up to the plate.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Swings through that. Swings through that one for strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. And there's a ball. Hey. Strike two. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Bogaerts off of first with two away. And Jake has entered the K zone. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Al Kaline up now for the Tigers.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Kaline getting the start in right. More than 1,500 runs batted in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting in,
absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Hey. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One down.
Batting up, the third baseman, George Kell.
One out man at first. Here's the third baseman, George Kell. Foul ball there. Top of the third, no score. Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Over to Headley, and that double play ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ready. Birdie.
Freddie Ferdine leading things off. It takes a strike.
Ball 1.
Late with the swing there. Hit on the ground to the right side. Greenberg takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Tony.
Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single.
Nope, that's down.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank 1st in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
Hey!
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. That one missed.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Takes a swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won a round. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Padres down in order. Still no score. Back here at Petco Park. Start of the 4th, Lou Whitaker. Up now for the Tigers.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. A solo shot. His 2nd of the year. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but he missed the plate.
The left fielder, Kurt Gibson.
Now the left fielder.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Number 27 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Not close with that one. Ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Two aboard with one out. Now it's going to be Miguel Cabrera. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground to short could be two. The throw to second, and their second double play of the day will end the fourth. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Bottom four, stepping in for San Diego, Chase Headley. Bidrich back to work. Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
The 0-1. That cuts the inside corner for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Up next for the Padres.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jackson Merrill.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1.
Machado.
On a line. And that ends the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Tigers 1 and the Padres nothing. This is back here in San Diego. Ready now for the 5th inning. Curtis Granderson up now for the Tigers. Late swing, foul to the left. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Kalon will hit next. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. This one smoked out to left. Gwynn makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Dingler jumps out of the way of the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Ball.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Grounds one to short. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Now at the plate, George Kell.
The third baseman, George Kell.
This one in the air. Headley settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Digging in, Lou Whitaker. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fastball is outside. Line drive. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Allen.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Michael King done for the night. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, David Morgan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Tony Gwynn. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Good job to fight that one off. Two. Good eye in that spot.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
And that's a strikeout looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Nope, that's a ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them.
Yeah! Hey!
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now here is Chase Headley, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That's hard hit on the line. And that is the third out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here in San Diego, top of inning number 7. Number 27 getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Jason Adam up and throwing. Hoffman getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. And that is out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And delivers outside. Out towards right center field. Merrill on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
Up next to the Tigers, the first baseman.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Hank Greenberg. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Ball to strike. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. like we've got a substitution at first. And coming in is the Tigers pinch runner, John Donaldson. Runner takes off. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Curtis Granderson digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay throw. Now back in safely at first.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Willie the man. A critical at bat in this game for him. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. David Morgan departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
George Kell up now for the Tigers. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Three-run shot for the Tigers. And the lead is now 5-0. Jake Rogers, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 34.
Laureano
Jake
comes up to hit.
Rogers.
Gleyber Torres comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Also entering the game, Kevin McGonigal. He's in at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 85, Kevin McGonigal.
Also into the ball game, Riley Green. He'll be out in left field.
Number 31, Riley Green.
Base hit, center field. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Padres,
Jackson Merrill now at the plate.
Number 3, Jackson.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Green takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
One out, man at first. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres.
Oh, that's out. Aye.
In the air, out towards right center. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander
Right here,
Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at Petco Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. That one off the mark. Ball 1. And a strike to Gleyber. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Drilled out towards left center field. Holds it in on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder.
Here's Riley Green getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. 2 down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down. John Donaldson digging in now.
Ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 8th. Upstairs, ball 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And that one fouled off. 0-1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fidrich still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And a payoff pitch. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next,
here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. He's grounded out a couple of times. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mark. New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball inside.
But I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Challenge from behind the dish here. This to third, Pell. Handles, throws to first, 2 down.
Up next for the Padres.
Next to hit, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 3.
Gwynn.
Sliced hard but foul. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-0.
For the Padres,
we're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Adrian Morejon. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Morejon, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Up next for the Tigers,
Al Kaline up now for the Tigers.
Al Kaline.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. That's it out.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, number 22.
Stepping in, Willie the man. And he has a chance to homer for the second time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind that he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That's to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 7-0. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And they'll do it again. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Out to center. Donaldson drifts towards it. And there's one down. Chase Headley, the next up for the Padres.
The first baseman, number 7, Chase Headley.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound. Jack Flaherty gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. And just foul. The 0-2. And ball
That's
one.
down.
Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Up the middle. Torres handles. Padres with only one out remaining.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, number 5.
2 down, bases empty. Ramon Laureano will hit next.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Hey! Ball one.
The Padres down to their final strike. On the ground to third. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Finridge with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.